Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're going to be continuing our journey through the infield, and we're going to be rating every third baseman in a tier list today. Let's get right into the video. Alright, you can see here is our tiers. We got the elite third baseman, the very good third baseman, the average third baseman, the below average third baseman, and the third baseman that I'm just absolutely throwing up for right now. Starting off with an interesting one, Alec Baume. First season, very good. 900 OPS guy. Second season comes in, 600 OPS when he started to play more games. He's a strikeout machine. As much as I want to say I'm throwing up, and I am a Phillies fan, let's get this clear, I don't like how he plays, and he's abysmal defensively as well. Below average is probably where he is right now, and the only thing that's saving him is that first year he had. Next up, we got Alex Bregman. Oh, this is going to be so tough. Is he top 5 anymore? Oh, it's so close. For now, we're putting him in very good, because I think that his injury and his injury proneness has really kind of hurt him, but if there are only 4 in the elite category, he'll go into the elite category. Next up, we got Anthony Rendon. Frick this guy, dude. Oh, okay, he's still very good. He's been injured ever since he joined the Angels, practically like the whole time. He makes me mad, let's say that. Next up, we got Austin Riley. He was nothing until this past year, and then he was phenomenal. He is very good. No way he's average. He's borderline elite. He was very good. Next up, we got Brian Anderson. Brian Anderson has actually been a pretty solid player. Defensively, he's got to tighten it up a little bit. Offensively, he's been very good. Next up, we got Carter Kieboom. Is it really fair to put him anywhere? Here's what we're going to do. All right, this tier is going to be for... I feel like we have to have this every single time. Kieboom's going to go to anything else. I mean, it's just like he hasn't played enough, really. Next up, we got Eduardo Escobar. Very good. Really kind of on the border of average and very good. Lethal with his bat. Defensively, not very good. All right, next up, we got Eugenio Suarez. Let's just say this. It's like he's like an every other year kind of guy. He's a strikeout machine, hits a lot of home runs, and defensively he's not very good. To me, that's average. Next up, we've got Evan Longoria. This one's kind of tough. I think I'll put him in average, borderline very good. He's been a pretty solid player. To be fair, average, like this is the better way to describe this is solid, but because I've done average like every time, that's what I'm doing. Gio Urshela. I don't know. What is it fair to do? I'm really thinking below average because he's not good defensively either. Offensively, he's okay. I don't know. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. No, below average. I'm sorry. All right, next up, we've got Hunter Dozier. I'm throwing up. I actually didn't see too much of this guy last year. In 2021, Hunter Dozier was hit 216. 16 homers, 54 RBIs, 144 games played. Actually, this guy's not. No, below average. Not terrible, actually. All right, this is Charlie Culberson, I think. No, I'm throwing up, like, actually. Not good. Next up, we've got JD Davis. Same. He is, oh my gosh. When he started to play the Phillies, I got happy. That's how bad he is. All right, next up, we've got Jeimer Candelario. Haven't seen too much of him, honestly. I think I'll put him in anything else. 18, played a lot. This is probably what a full season... No, I don't know. This is probably what a full season is going to look like for him. 271, 16, 67. No. Below average. Next up, we've got Joey Wendle. Okay, I'm going to get a lot of heat for this one. Joey Wendle is elite. Dude, this guy. Oh my gosh. Behold the stats. 2020, 50 games. Okay, yeah, whatever. 286, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. Whatever. 2021, 265 average, 136 games played, 11 home runs, and 54 RBIs, but it's the average and the OPS, and he is so good defensively. Oh my gosh. Joey Wendle. I don't know, actually. It's one of those things, he might end up falling back into the very good. Okay, this one does not need to be talked about much. Jose Ramirez is the best third baseman in all of baseball. All right, next up we got Josh Donaldson. Borderline very good. Because of what he's getting paid, average. Next up we got Josh Rojas. This guy quietly performed really well for the Diamondbacks. He's still below average, though. 700 OPS or so, maybe a little bit less, but he was a pleasant surprise. He was actually pretty decent. Next up we got Justin Turner. He's very good. Defensively, he's not terrible. Offensively, fantastic. Next up, we got probably the opposite of Justin Turner. We got Ke'Bryan Hayes, who is ridiculous defensively, and is probably only ever going to be above average to average offensively. Right now, Ke'Bryan Hayes is probably a below average third baseman. Might get bumped up here by the end of it. All right, next up we got Chris Bryant. He's elite. Yeah, I don't know. He's really close because like he really only came back and really had a good year this year. So I get it, but I'm not sure. All right, who the heck is this? Mike Brasso? Is that really who this is? Or is it Jace Peterson? I'm gonna go with Brasso even though it doesn't really look like him. Yeah, I'm throwing up. He's not very good. All right, next up we got Manny Machado. He is elite. All right, we already know this. He's getting bumped out. I already see two guys who are gonna be top 5. Wendle, very good. Not elite. I'm sorry. That was premature. Next up we got Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman, another elite third baseman. All right, I'm looking at it now. Chris Bryant has also been bumped down to very good. All right, next up we've got Nolan Arenado, the best. These two have the best gloves out of any third baseman in all of baseball. I think Chapman is better with his glove. They're both very similar hitting. They are very similar players, honestly. Next up, we got Rafi Devers. Ooh, he's the number 5 third baseman in the league. His defense is abysmal. His offense is so overpowering. It was better than Riley. It was better than Bregman ever had, pretty much. Better than Rendon, better than Bryant, better than what? Yeah. His defense improved. Next up, I want to say this is Ryan McMahon, but it might be CJ Cron. I was right. Yes, sir. All right, Ryan McMahon is the definition of average to me. I think he's like the number 15. All right, next up we got Santiago Espinal. 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, like 300 average. Below average. I don't know. We just haven't seen enough of him yet. And he's not going to play this year. We already know that. Next up we got Yandy Diaz, right? Below average, sorry. All right, next up we have, oh my gosh, what's this guy's name? Not G, this is Yerman Mercedes. Yerman Mercedes, we'll put him in average. This year, the only time he played, really, 271, didn't really play. No, he's below average. Last up, a very good one to end it on. We got Patrick Wisdom. Now, he came into the league, 28 home run season, very good. Everything else was only average, really. Every other part of his hitting, his fielding. I think right now he's an average third baseman. He got you power, yes, but I still think he's average. Now comes the part of the show where I go and I rank everything. Alright, and there you have it. So recapping it, we got Ramirez, Arenado, Chapman, Machado, Devers to round off the top 5. Just outside the top 5, we've got Bregman, Wendle, Bryant, Riley, Rendon, Turner, Escobar, Donaldson, Longoria, Suarez, Anderson, McMahon, and Wisdom in the average category, which McMahon is, he's number 17 on my list, it looks like. Urshela, Hayes, Baume, Dozier, Rojas, Espinal, Diaz, Mercedes, Davis, this guy, and then Keyboom, I don't know where to put him. If I were to rank Keyboom, he'd probably go like right there. Alright boys, that's the third baseman rankings. If you guys did enjoy this video, I truly would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a blessed one.